Group hug.
Hi guys, welcome to the internet. First things first, this video is going to be a very chit-chat focused vid. I'd like to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Because Rosie
Just defended your honour.
I was horribly shouted at by a neighbour I'd never met.
Not like a near neighbour. Like,
No.
Like someone who lives in a neighbourhood.
He's not in my circle of trust. Because Wilma was standing on a patch of grass that belonged to him, just standing there.
Like just off of the pavement. I wasn't there, but basically Rose was walking the dog. We were walking up our road, which by the way, one of our neighbours has CCTV, so we have evidence of everything. Wilma dared tread her paw off of the pavement onto this piece of grass. And this man who lives nearby...
The venom when you said man.
Yeah. Flung open the window and basically had a massive go at Rose, which I really didn't appreciate because we never met. I don't know what his name is. I still don't know what his name is. I didn't ask what his name was.
Man baby.
Man baby. And the problem is that I don't believe he would have had a go at a man.
That's the problem.
And I don't believe he consciously was like, oh, that's a woman, I'll shout her. There were ways of going about things. You could politely be like, oh, please, you know,
I'd appreciate
put
it,
a
maybe.
sign up, get a hedge, get a little fence, or maybe just be like, you know, get some CCTV up, maybe. But he kind of aggressively opened the window and then like
didn't
barked
do
at
anything.
Rose.
He did bark at me.
And Rose came back home and she was really upset.
I was
she was
quite
like, it was
upset.
just a bit humiliating the way he handled it. He shouted
I've
at
never
me.
spoken to this guy in my life. He only lives like 4 doors up. I'm like, wow,
Did
wow.
he accuse the dog first of all of doing the business on
Yes.
the... Right, this guy's kids used to ride their bikes all over our garden in the summer. So
I said nothing.
you can tell a kid
In
not
fact,
to do
I was
something.
probably-
You can't tell a dog always.
I was probably too nice to the kids. I was like, yeah, you know, just
Ride on my lawn.
just come into my
ruin
house
it more.
and just ruin
We've
everything.
only returfed it 3 times.
It's cool, I'm fine.
Yeah, we've been walks all over, I feel, for a long time. We've discussed this in other videos. We've discussed it live on You Now. And also, we kind of overthink, as you probably know from all our other videos. We don't really like to be confrontational or even appear rude to anyone, even if we're within our rights, because I think we'd go home and like go over it.
it's
and
awkward.
I said to Rose, he doesn't even know your name. You know, he could have politely said something with respect.
Tell them what you did.
And also, like, Rose isn't pregnant, but what if she was? Things
Pregnant
happen.
women are untouchable, we all know
Right.
it. I'm gonna be exactly like that.
Yeah.
When I'm pregnant, I'm gonna be like, sorry, I can't lift anything. Don't talk to me in the morning.
I'll
sorry.
lift you around on one of those things.
Someone might bump into me accidentally, really lightly, and I'll be like,
It's
sorry,
like, oh,
do you not know that I'm pregnant? Because I am
I
actually
cannot
pregnant.
be touched. So I went round there, and Rose was like, "You look hot," which was great.
And you
He's
wore
never
your
met me.
power boots.
I
too,
did. I put
didn't
boots
you?
on so I was a bit taller because I
Love
was
that.
small. I just went round and I said, "Hi, did you just speak to my wife?" And he was like, "Yeah, I did." I was like, "Do you even know our names?" And he got it wrong. And I said, "Yeah, apparently you accused her of letting our dog do its business on your lawn." He was like, "Yeah." And I said, "Oh, do you have CCTV?" And he went, "No." And I was like, "Oh, shouldn't really accuse her then." And then he was like, "But the dog was standing on my lawn," which I wish I brought up his kids and my lawn and the returfing 3 times, but I didn't. But anyway, we went around in circles for a bit. He didn't want to back down.
And then you hit him with the best bit.
His bit of lawn is right by a pavement. You know, he doesn't want anyone to stand on it. But
No.
also, during the heat wave, everyone in our neighbourhood watered their lawns and kept good care of their lawns.
yeah.
He didn't.
Not him.
His
He didn't
lawn
give a
was
shit.
dead.
It was dead.
So
It looked-
I
it
said
looked
to
like
him,
shit.
It looked like shit. And I was like, oh, I'm surprised you care because during the heat wave, you know, your lawn was dead. So I just don't understand. Which is it? Like, do you care about your lawn and you don't even want someone to stand on it? Or is it dead and you don't care? And he couldn't believe it.
He couldn't believe he had no answer.
He had no answer.
What did he do, Rosie?
returned
He
my
went,
lawn. I wish I'd gone, control your kids. I'm proud that I finally stood up for myself. I'm sorry, but it is sexism. It absolutely is.
It's
Because
so
not
sexy
conscious
when you're
sexism.
angry like that, though.
She loved it.
Oh my god, I would never mess with you in an argument.
Really? But
If I was a
I
neighbour,
feel this, no,
I'd be
you always
like-
win the arguments though.
I'd only win because I'm smarter, but
Yeah.
you're more aggressive.
I would say in an argument, I'm honest. Our dog wasn't sat on his lawn or digging on his lawn. It literally like just went off the pavement for a second onto the lawn. I just suggest he
I mean,
puts a little
yeah,
fence or a
I
hedge.
was taking a poo on his lawn, you know, and I can see how that could be a little
I
bit
will be
inappropriate.
tonight.
But I will be tonight. I will be tonight. That's what I'm going to do.
You need to know that you've got a person that you can rely on to stick up for you. You need to know that. I have found my role. But it's just funny. I think it's just very funny.
Aggressive husband.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, maybe it's ironic that I've literally just started a course on how to be a counsellor.
Oh, you're leading into
AKA
that.
listening, understanding, approaching people with empathy. Like
Right.
in counselling, everyone's right. And then
Jesus.
I'm like, ah!
Oh, wow, that's going to be fun for headphone users. This brings us to our next point, actually. Well, you think I've already told them,
I just
but...
started college. It's college, not university yet. There are loads of kids around and I'm old. And when I walk around, I don't make eye contact with anybody. Don't worry, I'm not planning on quitting YouTube. or
You're
anything
quitting
like
YouTube?
that.
What am I going to do on my own?
Call me whenever the neighbours are mean.
It's a really good idea.
And I'll come home. From YouTube, we've obviously more and more grown to care about the LGBTQ plus community, right? Although we wanted to help everybody, we weren't always qualified to
No.
answer those questions. Yeah, qualified.
I'm just blonde,
can't,
you
yeah,
know?
blonde and big big boobs.
Yeah,
That's me.
that's all I have.
That's all I do.
You shout at people too.
I get loud. It breaks my heart, these questions, and especially going on tour, meeting people. Some people cry, some people take me to one side.
It's heavy.
And since writing the mental health chapter in the book, people have revealed more things to me, kind of open, us being honest about things we've been through, mental health wise, has led to people, you know, saying, yeah, I've been through that too.
Yeah.
I want to help people. I really wanted to start an LGBT centre for a long time after we did our documentary, and we visited
that,
one.
didn't we?
It was something I still want to do it. I'd love to start a charity, but before I can do anything like that, and we're not doing anything like that yet, I was like, I need to get qualified because I'm just a YouTuber, and I don't want people to just think I'm some stupid girl, like, you know.
I'm so proud of you. I think it's amazing that you're going on a course. Think about what you could, you know, bring to our family. You know, you're going to learn how to listen.
I am literally learning how to
amazing.
listen, which I'm not very good at.
And you can give like qualified advice to people that need it, and I just think it's amazing.
I'm aiming to become a qualified counsellor, and then I'm aiming to take that further, and then I'm aiming to get a master's. I still want to do YouTube, obviously. It's like, I just want to help people. But also, I spoke intensively in our uncut video, what is my role? And, you know, Rose and I have discussed that not only do I want to do this to help other people, it's going to help when you're pregnant. That will be my role, because I'll be learning to be like, become a counsellor. So if you have issues in your pregnancy, I can listen, I can support you.
It's really important for you to go out and do something for you, something that I haven't already done, something that we don't do together. I think it's really important that you go out, get qualified, have that time for you, whilst I'm, you know, washing the dishes at home, hoovering.
Don't act like you don't love that.
I love that!
I think it's interesting because there's always been a mild imbalance with Rose and I. It's not Rose's fault, it's because it was her YouTube channel to begin with. Rose studied how to edit and film, right? I picked it up, I can edit, I can film, but am I a qualified professional?
Well,
you know?
I'm not a qualified professional.
Well, you are. You got a first class honours.
You are right, I am.
You're literally a qualified.
So right, I am.
Right.
Really
so I guess
talented.
with YouTube, it is 50-50 now,
100%.
and it's 50-50 in our business. We're 50-50 split. We're also married, so we're 50-50 split.
Exactly.
You know, I used to feel like, you know, you had this qualification, you had this skill, and now I feel like I'll have my own skill, and I just want to be
therapist,
sexy, independent power bitches.
Oh God, are you going to wear a backless dress and high heels, leopard print, like
she's
your
she's
therapist?
referencing my therapist. Now, my therapist was a doctor. You can be a therapist and not be a doctor, but you can be a doctor therapist.
I'm a doctor.
And that's different.
Why didn't you believe it when I said I'm a doctor? If you put doctor in front of your name, you are a doctor. It's really quite simple.
That's quite interesting you're saying that, because we started the process to actually legally change our names. As you know, we're changing our names to become a family.
Dr. Dorton.
To become Dorton. You can become like a lady or a doctor.
MD.
I do want to be a real doctor, but I just think I don't know if I can do that. I'm just going to start off with the basics. I'm going to become a qualified counsellor first. And
I think that's a good idea. I think it's always nice to have something as your main goal or your end goal, but I think just start off. Know that you really want to do it.
But imagine if I was a doctor and everyone was like, wow,
you
the girl who can't count.
Get the burp out. Lower.
To the right. Squeeze. So anyway, I've gone back to college, and I just think it's really ironic that I just had a go at this guy, and my job is to listen and be a nice person. But, it's only week 2. I'm actually going to college after this, and Rose makes me a lunchbox. So is it funny that I've just learned to drive and I'm going to college? I'm such a teenager.
You're
Got my braces off.
You're so cute.
Yeah.
I make her a little egg mayo salad every week.
Yeah, treating my acne. I'm just a child.
Oh.
I was like, right, Rose, when I go to college, you know, it's really important that, you know, I'm going to have my own skill. I'm learning something on my own. I'm going to drive there on my own. And will you make me a lunchbox? Will you make me a lunchbox? And I'm really sexy. I bought myself a nice pen, a special pen.
How
to
much
take to college.
was that pen?
I don't know.
The pencil case and pens together were like £10.
Right.
Which I
Let's
thought was
not talk
quite...
about your remarkable, but fine. And I took it to college one week. I've lost my pen! Really upset with it.
It's a great
start. And also, I bought this pencil case. And I looked online. I was like, I need a pencil case so I don't lose my pens. I lost my pen. I saw this Tommy Hilfiger one, which was pink. And I was like, wow, to sign a pencil case. Who is she? I didn't get it. Instead, I got a £10 one. It's meant to be rose gold. But it was just gold. And I wanted it to be pink, and it wasn't.
Okay.
So I need someone to listen to me talk about it.
Do you not think I'd be quite a good counsellor?
You're a really good counsellor.
Go on, come to me with a problem. See if I can do it.
I lost my pen. Very upsetting.
How much did you spend on it?
I don't know. Maybe £10.
Reevaluate your life choices and then get back to me.
Okay.
Also, if you want to have sex, I'm into it.
Great session.
Yeah, great session.
It wasn't the usual 50 minutes, but...
It only takes you 40 though, doesn't it?
Oh!
I dropped Rosie off when she enrolled.
I enrolled early.
I didn't expect to be, sounds really douchey, recognised because I just didn't, right? So we got recognised and it caught us off guard so much. I haven't seen the picture, but I definitely look like this. Did any of your peers recognise you at college?
No, they don't.
They
and
will.
also, anyway,
They
I have
will.
to keep it confidential who my peers are because it's therapy.
God, what, are you a doctor or something? God.
I really want to be a doctor, but I really don't think I can.
Dr. R.E. Dorton.
Years and years and years, and also
So?
it's really competitive, and you know I have to get really good
Babe,
grades.
you can do it.
Oh my god, do you know what though? When I become qualified, do you know what? I want to do a series of giving therapy to all the lesbian YouTubers.
That's so
I
funny.
know!
They need it. Rosie and I spoke very briefly on You Now the other week. We stream every week, check it out, about Generation Q. Now,
Yes.
we were kind of getting a little bit lost with the new characters. We weren't really into it. We were
Yeah.
like, do we care enough? But then,
We've got into
episode
it.
6 happened. This video is going to go up maybe when...
You should have seen it. You should
have seen it.
Tina comes back. And I said to you at the beginning, Rose, babe, of course Tina's going to come back. I said they wouldn't have her on the phone
They
all
are
the time.
they are the anchor of the show.
And Rose's like, she's not coming back, she's not coming back. She came back. We also wonder if Carmen's going to randomly come back. So,
Wait.
yeah.
When this video is out, the
We
season might have ended.
Yeah, in an interview, Jennifer Beals, who plays Beth, said, "Oh, it'll be really interesting for you to find out who Tina's with." So we're like, it's a woman, obviously someone who's come between Beth and Tina. So I wonder if it's Jodie Lerner.
Jodie Lerner,
Or
maybe.
Jane Lynn.
Well, these are our predictions. You'll know by the time this comes out, I think. So what if it's Kit Porter? That would be a twist, wouldn't it? 'Cause
Yeah.
she's dead and straight.
Dead on straight. It could be Max as well, because Tina's bisexual.
Max had a baby.
Elated.
The elation
Yeah,
that
I
I
think so.
felt when I saw Tina's face. I've
Yeah.
never felt
So-
more like I was at home.
It set Rose on a new spiral. I haven't seen her like this since Cameron. And I'm just going to be honest with you, we've had a lot of sex. 3 times in one night.
I immediately had to have sex after I watched that episode.
3 times one night.
When Bet was like, don't go.
I'm your Tina, aren't I?
You are my Tina.
Why?
Oh, look, I'm not
But
abusive like Bet.
Can I
but
say how ironic it is, right? That literally everyone hated Tina. People would take the mick and call me Tina, right? And now everybody suddenly loves Tina and everyone wants
They
Tina to
are
come
the
back.
shit for me, right? You know when some of our fans say, "Oh, you know, you guys can never break up. You are true love," which is true. For me,
They're a really narcissistic, problematic version of that.
yes, so sexy.
It's crazy because you love Bet and Tina, right?
I do.
In the earlier series, not Generation Q, has literally every single symptom of narcissistic personality
Which is why they
disorder.
keep fucking it up and they can't get it right, which is so sexy.
Bet can't
They
get it right.
want to be so in love, but they can't get it right, and that is hot. Do you really think I'm her?
I don't believe you're
I take
completely-
it as
no, but
both
she
a
has-
compliment and
She
an
has some
insult.
really negatives that you don't have, and so does Tina that I don't have. But if I'm the Tina, you're the Bet, why are you attracted to the Bet?
I'm
Why are you not
attracted to the both. I just
You like their love?
Yeah, I love it.
Does it remind you of me and you?
Absolutely love it. Does it remind me of me and you? Yeah. What I worry about is that I heard season 1 only comprised of 8 episodes, and we've already seen 6.
And by the time this video's out, probably 7, maybe 8. How can we cope? We've got into it now.
I'm into it now. I'm
into
invested. The sex we've been having has been fantastic.
I
We
know.
should really thank Showtime and Eileen Shaker. Thank you. Thank you for bringing it back. You brought back my sex drive. Which is always pretty high, actually, if I'm honest.
Back to being humiliated, talking
Yeah.
of the angry neighbour.
Yeah.
For the first time in a long, long time, I had a really bad time in my car the other day. Ever since I stalled right on a roundabout.
8 times. I put the hazard lights on so everyone knew there was a problem.
Ever since that happened, I went and got an automatic car, which means I no longer stall, right?
I was like, Rosie, you can get through this. She was like, no, I'm buying a new car.
yeah.
I was like, okay.
Not another new car.
No,
just
no,
like,
no.
What was
The
I
one
driving you before? Your old one. Right.
Right,
Yeah, no, I had a really bad time the other day. I had to go and park, and I had to parallel park, which
Yeah.
I'm normally good at, but my reverse camera was like covered in rubbish and I couldn't see far behind me. So I was one of those people who kept just going forward and back for ages, you know, like Austin Powers.
Yes, I do.
And I finally got out, and behind me was a man parked in a van, and now I thought the van was just empty, but no, they watched the whole time, and I literally went forward and back for like a good 20 minutes.
Don't
It was
worry
really
about it,
embarrassing.
Rosie. You got to do what you got to do.
And then this woman was like, when I was trying to park, she was waiting, and I thought she thought I was trying to leave, and I was like, oh no, like, sorry, I'm parking, I'm just taking a really long time. And she was like, yeah, I know, there's room for 2 cars. And I was like, oh, sorry, I'm a new driver, even though it's now been a year. And I was like, I didn't know there was space, so I'll move back. I was really worried I was going to crash into this van behind me. So I was really embarrassed. But
Yeah.
I was like, no, you can't have this button. She was like, no, there's
I
2.
can actually.
I can.
I think you'll find.
I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
sorry,
It's like,
I wasn't
oh,
being rude, I was just
yeah.
stupid.
Kristen Stewart, like,
Yeah, what
what
are
do
you?
you like?
Dad, I'm a virgin.
Kristen, I love
Oh,
you.
Kristen, all this time,
Oh.
the love affair continues. But anyway, I got out, and this guy knocked on his window, and he called me over, and I was like, oh, he's going to tell me off. And I went over to him, and he went, your reverse light's broken. And I was like, oh, no, I just have one reverse light.
Rosie, I think you won that argument.
Bye.
Basically, that guy wanted to belittle you a little bit. Or, in his defence, he might have just wanted to let you know that one out of the two of your reverse lights is broken. Let's be fair here. I think it was more embarrassing
Why
for him.
do people open their windows and yell at you and like knock on their car?
I don't know.
It's because, honestly, I think because we look young and we're women. Like, would he have knocked on the window and called a man over like that?
No, there's no way he would have gone like that.
And gone like that.
I'm sorry.
Like a teacher would.
I hate to like go on and be like, oh, it's the sexist card, but it is just true. My dad would never go like that to a guy. I'd be like, Dad, why are you flirting? Yeah, so there you go. You know, that was one of our we've got a bit of a chip on our shoulder type videos, and we just got to rant about it. I enjoyed it.
I mean, lots was going on.
Lots was going on.
Trying to be a good person.
Look, at the end of the day, you're going to be a doctor of medicine. I'm really pleased that this college course will allow you to be a professor.
No, sorry, I'm actually a lord, so.
I'm sorry, a Lord Doctor Professor of the Dorton household.
If I was a doctor.
Wow, that was loud, wasn't it? You're gonna learn about voice.
I just had an idea.
Wow!
If I was a genuine doctor, like if I had my doctorate and I was a doctor, as a joke, would you not just buy the title of something else so you could be like Lord Dr. Dawson?
You would. And
Lady
that's what I love
Dawson.
about you.
If you're a doctor and you already have another title, which one's better? Because one title would be like you'd pass down and one title would be like I've earned it through academia.
What you want to do is have two. You want to be Dr. Rose Elizabeth Dorton the first. You want to have the first at the end and the doctor at the beginning, and that's just like foolproof. Alright guys, that's it from us. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We will see you this time next week. I hope you're well. I hope you're sticking to your 2020 goals, and we will see you very soon.
And now you're going to make me a lunchbox.
Bye!
Bye!